Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1690, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. In the Harry Potter books, what name is given to non-magicians? Muggles. What did Gideon Sunback patent in 1914? Zipper. What are Gustavo Fring's last words? Last chance to look at me, Hector. The Hope Diamond was donated to the Smithsonian by what company? Henry Winston. The larynx is also called what? Voice box. What line frequently appears during the opening sequence of The X-Files? The truth is out there. In World War II, who was Lyudmila Pavlichenko? Top female Soviet sniper. In which movie does Al Pacino play a character named Ricky Roma? Glengarry Glen Ross. Who provided the original voice for Inspector Gadget? Don Adams. What was Harold Lloyd Jenkins' stage name? Conway Twitty. What discovery earned Wilhelm Röntgen the first Nobel Prize for Physics? X-rays. What LA Dodgers pitcher famously skipped his World Series starting assignment in 1965 because it fell on Yom Kippur? Sandy Koufax. What is the former name of Istanbul? Constantinople. Who developed the processed cheese spread known as Cheez Whiz? Edwin Treisman. Which company produced the World War II fighter plane Spitfire? Triumph. What country borders both North Korea and Finland? Russia. What does Helvetica mean? Swiss. What nationality was Pablo Picasso? Spanish. What were the children allergic to in the movie The Others? Light. What is the name of the largest glacier in the world? Lambert Fisher, who had top 10 hits in the 1950s with Ain't That a Shame and Blueberry Hill. Fats Domino, who directed the 2003 film Love Actually. Richard Curtis. What city is home to the tallest skyscraper in the world? Dubai, UAE. The Burj Khalifa soars over Dubai at a height of 2,717 feet. It has 163 floors with a hotel, residences, and offices. What famous horse belonged to Gandalf? Shadowfax. The color of your tongue is pink only if it's what? Germ-free. The ball on top of a flagpole is called a what? Truck. What is the first element on the periodic table? Hydrogen. John F. Kennedy was a member of which political party? Democratic Party. What canals in the human ear serve as the body's balance organ? The semicircular canals. What is the stage name of Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Elton John. What is the name of the NFL's All-Star Exhibition game? Pro Bowl. In terms of volume, what is the 10th largest object orbiting our sun? Eris. On what TV show would you find Powdered Toast Man? Answer: The Ren and Stimpy Show. What classic 1951 sci-fi film features the immortal line, Klaatu Barada Nikto? The Day the Earth Stood Still. What U.S. city has an airport named after a president and first lady? Little Rock, Arkansas. In what country is Lake Baikal located? Russia. Who was Ronald Reagan's first wife? Jane Wyman. What brand of cat food was advertised by Morris the Cat? 9 Lives. Whose tombstone bears the inscription, "Here lies one whose name was writ in water"? John Keats. Which film producer said, "Anyone who goes to a psychiatrist ought to have his head examined"? Samuel Goldwyn. What Nazi field marshal was known as the Desert Fox? Erwin Rommel. An octagon with equal sides is called a what? A regular octagon. With what is sulfur and saltpeter mixed to make gunpowder? Charcoal. What invention caused the Pony Express to be discontinued? Telegraph. What actress had the word Miss listed before her first name in the credits of The Waltons? Michael Learned. Who said, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is good enough"? Mae West. Who was Japan's supreme military leader during World War II? Tojo Hideki. Dakar is the capital of which African country? Senegal. What modern condiment is thought to be one of the earliest used spices? Mustard. It is one of the world's oldest known spices. Traces of the seeds have been found in ancient Egyptian tombs. What musical artist sang "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year"? Andy Williams. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.